Hi everyone. I am back with keto questions and answers. Waiting for my people to come in. Got some good stuff to share with you guys. So let's see how long before we get some people in. We got one right now. Hi. Who's with me right now? Hi, Leslie. Hi, Kimberly. Happy anniversary, Kimberly. Wow, 30 years. That's amazing. You look too young, though, to be married for 30 years already. Just having some iced tea here with stevia. Hi. Hi, Pam. Yeah, you look amazing, Kimberly. You both do. Congratulations on 30 years. So I got some stuff to share with you guys that I learned from my brother, but I'll wait till I have a few more people in. Hi, Keto Ruby. Yeah, I'm sorry that I missed last week. There was something that happened to my phone and I didn't know what it was. By the time I figured out my phone, I had pushed some button or something on my phone. And when I figured it out, it was already so late then. Hi, Christy. You're welcome, Kimberly. So I'm going to put my glasses on here so I can read your comments, not have to get so close to the camera. Phone, but I'm back now. I figured it out and I'm back now. So how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Hope the last 2 weeks has been good for you guys. 35.5 since April, Sherry. That is, what is that, like 18 pounds a month? Wow. Congratulations. You're doing it great. You're doing it right. Congratulate her. That's awesome. Hi, Sarah. Oh, I'm glad that you're enjoying my meals. Good. I've got many more to come. I'm trying to do some simple, some a little bit more complicated, but I'm also going to be sharing with you guys like meal prep, how to do meals for the week to make it easier for you guys to do some meal prep. Because, I thought, me and my brother were talking yesterday. That's what I'm going to share with you guys. I have some things to share with you. And he was talking about that I should help you guys with some meal prep because, a lot of you guys come home from work and it's hard, to have to cook and stuff. But also I try to make the meals simple too. Oh, that's great, Keto Ruby. Yeah, it can be hard sometimes. I know. Thanks, Sarah. Leslie, awesome. 25 pounds gone in 6 weeks. Oh my God, I'm so happy to hear this, you guys. Thank you, Keto Ruby. I love doing the lives. I love talking to you guys live. Yeah, I was just thinking, when my brother told me that, I thought, what a good idea, to help you guys. You're going to buy those containers from like, dollar store or Walmart, and then I can help you guys setting up meals. Because usually when I do meals, it's just for me and my husband, because me and my husband are the only ones that live here now. So I only cook for me and him, and I never really did a meal preps myself. But I know you guys, some of you guys still got small children at home and your families and you're working and it can be hard. So I will try to show you guys some meal preps. I'll try to do a video on that for you guys. I also want to do a video on how I eat, like a 1-day video just showing you guys how I eat now that I'm in maintenance mode, just so it can excite you guys to know how great keto is when you get into maintenance mode. It's even better. So I got like 7 of you in here. Not sure how many more are going to come in. I want to read a few things to you guys. Oh, okay, so 50 grams, you're still feeling hungry. Yeah, I don't know why you are. You shouldn't be, because you should be in really deep ketosis if you are doing it correctly. People that do keto don't even get hungry. I mean, literally, we could go days without eating when you're doing ketosis. Ketosis is a state where it's actually using all the nutrition and fat in our body that it needs to. So I'm not sure why you're getting hungry, because a lot of people that are lowering the fat and eating even less, like my friend Monica, she's never hungry. She said she's having a hard time even consuming small meals now. So I'm not sure what's going wrong there, but I have some stuff to tell you that'll help you to actually help you keep full. Yes, and that's fine. You know, I lost it slow too. It doesn't matter though, slow or fast, but you know, whether you're going to keep it off or not. But yeah, that's fine. You know, some people want to just do it slow, and that's totally fine too. The difference between them, well, the muscle milk just usually I think has more protein, but it's more of a muscle milk, so it helps like for people that are going to work out like in the gym. It helps to build more muscle, but it also helps people like me. I wasn't working out, and it helped to build some of that muscle. I don't think there's much of a difference, other than I would say I don't think either one is worse over the other one, but the best one, my brother said, is the Quest powder, to buy that and use that as your protein powder. It is the best one out there. So, but yeah, if you need to do a quick one, I would probably say that muscle milk has usually more protein, but it also has way more potassium, and we need our potassium on this diet. So it just, I would say that's probably the only difference. Hi, TSN Gamer. Dallas, is that you, my nephew? Awesome. You're in ketosis from the strips? Great. And I'm going to talk about those strips here in a minute. Hi, Pam. All right, so I've got 8 of you in here. I'll kind of just go over what I wanted to talk about. So if you just give me a second here before you guys write anything. Thank you. Before you guys write anything, I'll just go over a little bit that I wanted to go over with you guys. So my brother was over yesterday. One thing we were talking about is those keto strips. Claudia, what did you say? I just logged on. What was the topic of the, which she was saying which one was better, the muscle milk or the Premier Protein. I told her there's really not a difference, other than the muscle milk has more potassium and a little bit more protein. But the best one to drink for you guys for protein shakes is the Quest. Go to your GNC or your local vitamin store and get the Quest powder and make your shakes with that. It would be the best way. Oh, you're off? Oh, you're going to watch all my videos. Awesome. Yeah, you'll do good. Now you can be home and you can really work at it. Okay, you're welcome, Claudia. Okay, so we'll talk about the strips first. Here is the strips right here. You get them from any kind of drugstore. I get them from CVS. Okay, you can see right on there, it says True Plus. I think you guys are seeing it backwards. Sorry, it's True Plus Ketone Test Strips. Now, here's what it's going to look like. I'll get out a stick and I'll show you. You get 50 sticks in here, and it is $9.99, so $10. Let me come up here close. You see the stick? That is what it looks like when you first get it, okay? This is negative. Anything over this, so any of these, you are in ketosis, okay? Now, the last video, one of my videos I did, I talked about these, and I talked about the longer you are in keto, the less color you would achieve. My brother told me that is false, and I did not know that. He said the darker the color just means you're in deeper ketosis. So if you're this one, you are definitely in keto. You are not in keto at this one. But these colors here, you are in keto, okay? So don't worry about that. It's just you are in deeper keto the darker you are. My brother's been doing keto for 3 years now, or over 3 years, and he's always the darkest color, because my brother knows how to do keto awesome, okay? He now is doing the higher fats, and he knows, you know, the ones to do because he's in maintenance mode. So he's always this color. It doesn't mean you're not in keto. It just means that you are in deeper keto. So if you do not show a color, does not mean that you're farther along in keto and it's just not showing for you. It means you are not in keto. And that is because there are so many hidden carbs in everything. And I'm going to go over that with you guys. It does knock us out of keto. So you definitely want to be this color on in. And if you are these colors, you are in the deepest keto you can be and the greatest fat burning mode you could possibly be in. Okay? So just remember that. You should always show, I don't care if you've been doing keto for 10 years, my brother said, or 20 years. You will always show on these strips if you're in keto. And we've got many people that do them, that go on them, and they do work. I'll read what one of the comment was. Oh, okay, she was just saying thank you. Hi, Flappy Bob. I'm just going over a few things. I was just talking about these keto strips that I talked about last week. I thought the deeper you are in keto, that your strips would get lighter and lighter. My brother told me yesterday that's false. He's been doing keto for 3 years and he's always this color. Now you only have to be this color on in. That's it. That means you're in keto. But the darker you are just means you're in the deepest keto you can be, in the strongest fat burning mode ever. Okay, and I'm going to talk about that. And one of the things that's going to get you into keto immediately, and believe it or not, it works, is the MCT oil. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Now, MCT oil not only is the healthiest fat ever for you, okay, but it fills you up for hours. So, Keto Ruby, you were saying that you're not getting full. Try the MCT oil. Now, you can't cook MCT oil, okay? It's kind of expensive, but it's well worth it. You cannot cook with it. You can put it in your coffee. You can put it in a glass of pop. You can put it in a glass of water. You can just take it. There's no flavor to it, okay? But once you do, my brother said the energy that you will get from this is insane. I haven't even tried it myself yet. We were just talking about it yesterday, okay? But it also fills you up. You have no urge to want to eat at all. So that would help you during the times that you are hungry, so you don't have to up the fat. Do that as part of your fat, is the MCT oil, okay? Because you are going to get full on that. He said literally he could go 10 hours without eating with that oil. He said it just fills you up. It's insane and puts him in power mode. He has so much energy. So look into the MCT oil, and you get that from Vitamin Shops, I believe. I'm just going to read a couple of these quick. Yeah, it can take a while, Ruby. That's why I recommend to people not to have cheat days, because it can take a while to get back into keto. But if you want to get back into keto really fast, you would have done the MCT oil, coconut oil, things like that that are higher in fat in just the beginning, just to get you into keto again and get you into keto a lot faster, okay? So that's what you would do next time if that ever happens. But the MCT oil you can do every day, and it'll keep you full for a long time. I don't know. Robbie said it doesn't do anything. He even gives it to his kids. His youngest kid is 11. His oldest is 16. He gives it to all of them. They all get energy. Then everyone eat. They don't get the jitters from it at all. So I don't know. I haven't taken it myself yet. Yes. And I would lower that 80 down, honey. Definitely. You're going to be able to lower it down to 50, because you're going to be so full doing that MCT oil. You won't even be hungry. So you'll be able to lower that fat down. But yes, count it in that. If you're going to be between 70 and 80 and you're going to keep that there, that's fine. Okay? No problem with that. You can keep it there and still lose weight, because you were saying you wanted to do it slower. That's fine. So yeah, count it in your 70 to 80 grams. Definitely count it in that. You're going to be full. You watch. Yeah, it's definitely something that's going to help, the MCT oil. Okay, so you guys are doing the chips. You're saying you're doing them 3 times a week? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, those chips are fine. They're very low in fat. Yes, it can be drank at any time of the day, but my brother said the best time is the morning, because it's going to give you energy all day and keep you full all day. It's just amazing, he said. I think you can order the MCT online. I'll ask my brother, but I'm pretty sure you can. Oh, you are doing the MCT, Sarah, right now on a cup of coffee? Awesome. Hi, Greg. That's okay. I'm glad you're here. That's all that matters. Okay, Pam, that's fine. Yep, those chips are low. I've never heard of the Extreme Wellness tortillas. I've never heard of those. Yeah, if I haven't heard of them, that means my brother or I have never had them, meaning that he knows everything about keto, so probably not a good idea, but 5 carbs is okay, as long as you're keeping it at 6. So, but let me look into that for you, Claudia, and I'll let you know for sure, okay? Keto Ruby, 2 meals a day, and then try to go 12 to 14 hours without eating, okay? 2, because you still want to lose weight. I still did too. I lost my weight in 15 months, 150 pounds, you know, slower than what I was teaching you guys in that other video, but I only did 2 meals. And then I did, that's still intermittent fasting. Do at least 12 to 14 hours without eating. That's really good for keto to intermittent fast. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. But you know what I did find out, though, is GNC and Vitamin Shops have Nacho Doritos and Cool Ranch Doritos now in the Quest. My brother said they're phenomenal. I always do the regular potato chips now, but now I'm going to get the nacho cheese and the ranch, and I'm going to start doing taco salads with those. Oh, my God, I was so excited when he told me about those yesterday. Yeah, in 15 months, I lost 150 pounds. That's okay. Diet Pop is okay, honey. Another thing my brother said, at Walmart, they have over by the area of the deli part, there's chips there that are cheese chips. That's what they are. And I can't remember the name, but you'll know when you see them. He said there's zero carb. You can eat the whole bag of them. He eats them all the time, and it's a pretty big bag. It's bigger than the Quest. They're actually just cheese, and they have all kinds of flavors, and they've made them into a chip. Yum. He also said up front by the registers, there's a thing called pizza in a bag. And he said it's 0 carb too. And it's just like a cold piece of pizza. It's also for keto too, to help you guys out. You have 2 brothers on it, huh? Awesome. Yep. See, keto was designed for many things. Yeah, cheese crisp. I'm not sure of the brand. Thank you, Christy. But another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was my brother. Well, first off, the Libby chocolate. On my video, my husband did a treat for you guys, those strawberries dipped in that Libby's chocolate. If you can't find it, we have a store here called Festival Foods. I don't know if you guys have a store called that. Libby chocolate is also at Whole Foods. I know a couple people asked me about that. Whole Foods has it. So that'd be a place you can get it. Now, another thing I want to talk to you guys about is the keto pancake. When I do my keto pancake, that is a little bit higher fat. So there's 2 ways to go lower with a keto pancake, okay? One is going to be to use egg whites instead of the whole egg. So it's, you know, it's 2 eggs, 2 ounces of cream cheese, and the cinnamon. Go with egg whites. No, Minnie. My little dog is crying. You want to go egg whites, 2 egg whites, and then, 3 egg whites. I'm sorry, 3 egg whites, because now you're not using the yolk. So it's 3 egg whites, and then 2 ounces of cream cheese, and your 4th teaspoon is cinnamon, okay? That will make it a little lower fat for you. But my brother said the best way for you guys to have your pancake, of those trying to lose weight and you want to keep the fat low, he said for the keto pancake, you buy the Quest vanilla protein shake and you use 1 scoop of that. So now you're getting protein, okay? Use 1 scoop of that and 4 eggs. And do the egg whites, though, he said. Do the egg whites, 4 egg whites, and it'll make 4 pancakes so you can have it for 4 days in a row. And he said they're phenomenal. They're really good pancakes. They're way better than the ones we even make, but they would be made for low fat for you guys, going low fat. So again, you buy the Quest vanilla protein mix. You use 1 scoop of that, 4 egg whites, and then you just mix it in a blender and then pour it in your pan, and it makes the best pancake ever. So you low fatters that like my keto pancake, he said this is 100 times better and way low fat. Now, don't be buying your eggs and cracking them and throwing the yolk away. You don't have to do that. Buy the egg whites in the containers. Have you ever seen that? Buy those in the container. That's what you need to buy. Just buy that, and then you don't have to worry about removing the yolk from it. For those of you that are trying to go really low fat, once you get to maintenance mode, or people that aren't trying to go really low, then you can have the yolk with it. That's just to help the people that want to go lower. Okay. And another thing is, it's so easy, and I'll answer you guys' questions here in just a second, okay? Another thing for you guys to remember is keto is so easy to get knocked out of because there's hidden carbs in everything. There's so many things that are hidden. The the food industry, the drug and food industry can, if something is like a 0.6, they can actually write 0. That's what they can write because they're going by, what they're doing is going by the servings and all that, like Pam spray. Don't use any Pam sprays, okay, ever to cook with, ever. You use your coconut oil, your avocado oil, olive oil, or butter. Do not cook with Pam spray. I know a couple of you use that. That will knock you out of keto because do you know what the amount is on it? There's 1,000 servings in it. 1,000. Here's how much it is. It's an eighth of a spray. Just that's all you can use, and then it would be 0. Who's gonna go to their pan to coat their pan? They're not, their pan that's a nonstick and they're trying to coat it. A pan that isn't a nonstick and you're trying to coat it. All we could use is a that's all you can do. There's 1,000 servings in it. So if you did that whole can, you would have so many carbs you wouldn't believe it. That's why they can put 0, okay? So stay away from Pam sprays. Watch your seasonings. Every seasoning says 0. They are not 0. So watch your seasoning, especially pepper. Watch your seasoning. You can use them, but just sparingly, okay? Because seasonings will knock you right out of keto if you're using too much seasonings because they say 0. So we're like, wow, cool, we're going to do this. There's 0 carb. They are not. Eggs are not 0. They are a 0.6. Cheese is not 0, even though it says 0. It's a 0.6. So again, you're going to count it as like a half a carb. So if you use a seasoning, watch how much you use and count it as a half a carb, okay? And use very little. It is so easy. That's why some of you people are coming in telling me, I'm not losing any weight. What is going on? You are not in keto. That's what's wrong. You're not in that fat burning mode and you're not losing, because if you do keto correctly and your body is in ketosis, you cannot fail and you cannot not lose weight. And all you have to do is buy these, and these will tell you if you're in keto. It is so easy. I have been knocked out of keto thousands of times and didn't even know I was because of the seasonings. I didn't know cheese back then. I didn't know cheese was carbs. I didn't know eggs were carbs. So it's so easy to go over that 20. And 20 is the magical number. You do not have to eat 20 carbs. You can go 0. You do not even have to eat carbs. And the reason I'm saying that is my brother has studied this for years. He's been on it for 3 years. And he now teaches now. Now he is teaching people that do keto. He is teaching them and making money now. Okay? He wrote a big letter, and it's so amazing and describes his journey, where he was before keto, where he is now, and everything about how protein works, how carb works, and how fat works. I'm going to share that with you guys. I'm going to read that in one of my channels, on one of my videos, and you guys are going to be blown away by what he wrote and the knowledge my brother knows. And this will help you to understand how our bodies work and why fat is way better for you than carb. And I will read that to you. The letter, it probably takes about 10 minutes to read it. It's amazing. So I'm going to read this to you in one of my videos. I will do it probably for next week. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to, just put it in one of my videos, and I'll just write something about it being my brother's journey, okay? You guys will love it, and you will, after this, and now I already understand keto, but even this made me even understand keto 1,000 times more, okay? You're still going to get your people that are talking about it being dangerous. Well, wait till you hear what he wrote about all this stuff. I mean, it's phenomenal. Keto's going to be one of the biggest things out there. Keto's been around since Bible time because that's how God had it. God said, to Noah, send 2 of every animal on the ark because people are going to eat the animals. We're going to eat butters and cheeses and, fruits and veggies, okay? None of it was taken to skim the fat off or anything. They ate it all whole and the way it was. God did this. God doesn't make mistakes. That is how we're supposed to eat. But when I read this letter to you and I go over how things changed from then to now and why our bodies did what they did, you're going to completely understand. It's phenomenal what he wrote. My brother is so knowledgeable. I seriously wish he would get into this bigger, but he is now. Now he's doing it as a job. Okay, he's getting paid. Okay, let me tell you this. You want to know something cool? He's got a girl doing it. He's got many people that are working with him. But just one of them he showed me the other day. She started 7 days ago. 7. And she's doing what Robbie told her about that extreme low. She's lost 30 pounds. Not 3, not 13. 30. 30 pounds in 7 days. And I will also explain in his letter that it is very healthy to lose it slow or fast. It is not unhealthy to lose your weight fast, okay? I'm going to explain all of that when I read that video to you, all right? He explains everything in there. 30 pounds this girl lost in 7 days. And he showed me the before and after. It's amazing. So I'm telling you, my brother knows his keto and he teaches me and I teach you guys. So I am going to show you guys. And that's what I'm saying. My brother says, these people, if you want to get your weight off right away and you want it off in just the first couple months so you can get into maintenance mode and eat the foods that people eat on keto, that's why I was trying to show you guys in that video the lowest way to go to get your weight off the fastest so that you don't have to take forever to do it. You know, some of you don't mind and, you know, we'll go slow, that's fine. But if you want to get it off fast, I'm going to read this letter to you and then go back to my video and watch that and eat really low fat and watch how fast you get your weight off. So that being said, I'm going to go back and try to read some of these videos now. I'm sorry. I was trying to just get all that out. Yeah, Pam, for the keto pancake, let's see. Let me go back. Cheese crisp. Okay, yes, Angel. The nacho cheese are great. That's awesome, Pam. Might be Wisp. I just can't remember which one he said, but you'll see them. They're over by the deli at Walmart. I know. Minnie was crying. Okay, Pam, don't worry. You can eat the pancake, okay? Do it with, go ahead with the one I do, but do it with 3 egg whites instead of 2 whole eggs. Or do the one my brother said and get the keto protein. Get that protein, the vanilla flavor he said, and then add the egg whites to it. It's 2 egg whites. So I'm not sure how you would do it. You would just look at the container if you pour it. But 2 egg whites and 1 scoop, or 4 egg whites. I'm sorry, 4 egg whites and 1 scoop of the protein powder. It'll make 4 pancakes. And he said they are the best pancakes ever. And they're protein. Protein. You're going to get protein. So, and very, very low because he said the Quest protein is 0 carb. 0. And eggs are a 0.6. So you're only going to have 2 carbs in 4 pancakes. 2 carbs. My pancake is 5 carbs. So it's going to help you with that too. You're welcome, Floppy Bob. Yeah, they might be called a Wisp. I'm just not sure. I'll have to look. The Claudia, I actually just said it, but no, it doesn't. The Quest protein, he said, is 0. If it's not 0, it's 1, but I think he said 0. Yeah, try them, Christy. I'm going to actually make them myself. I'm interested to see how they taste. Yes, Atkin bars can knock you out of keto. Stay away from Atkin bars because you know why? Again, the drug and food industry puts on there, you know, marking down, taking away the alcohol, sugar, taking away the protein, the fiber and the alcohol sugar. You can't do that. They are not 2 and 3 carbs. They are 8 and 9 carbs a piece. Lots of people get knocked out of them. Do not eat those. Go get the Quest bars. Okay, the Quest are the true ones where they'll say 2 or 3. They're maybe 4. They're like 1 more than what they say. They are the true sugar and the true way to eat them. So if you need a sweet bar, go get the Quest bars. Nope, you can't use cooking spray, Pam. Nope, because they are not 0, honey. They're not. They knocked both me and my brother out of keto so many times, and then we found out why. He, like I said, he does all this research, and he found out that they are loaded in carb. It's just the way we spray it, because we have to coat the whole pan. Who would just go, you know what I mean? That would be a 0 carb if you just went, it said 1/8 of a spray is 0. Yes, 7 servings would be 7 cups. Well, it's not what it is, honey. Keto Ruby is 7 servings is whatever the serving is. So if the serving is like, let's say you buy broccoli and the serving is 1 cup, then 1 cup would be 1 serving. If it says 2 cups, then 2 cups is 1 serving. You get that? So like spinach for 3 cups is 1 serving. So you'd have to eat 3 cups of spinach just for 1 serving. So make sure you look at what the serving size is. Yeah, that's good that you do that, Leslie. See, because there's hidden carbs everywhere. This world, I just can't believe that the drug and the food industry can do that to us. I just can't believe that's why so many people are overweight. That's why. Yeah, they're cheap enough to go buy them, Floppy Bob. Yes, if you start doing exercise with keto, you are going to lose fast. You will. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know Walmart had the keto strips too. Thank you, Keto Ruby. Thank you for that. So you guys see, they're $7. They're cheaper if you go to Walmart. Yeah, Ruby, you can eat the whole egg, honey. You can eat the whole thing because it is keto approved. You can. It's just a little higher fat, but go ahead and eat them if they're keeping you fuller longer. Yeah, my brother's amazing, absolutely amazing what he has done and how many people he has helped, what he has taught me. He told me that I've learned so much. I've learned so much. It's truly the knowledge. You just need to have knowledge on keto and truly understand it. And when I read this letter, I'm going to read it and put it in one of my videos, and you guys watch it and listen to every word. You're going to be blown away, and you're 100% going to understand keto and how our bodies work. He broke it down in layman's term instead of a doctor's term, so you guys can totally understand it perfectly. Christy, it's just that he kept her really low fat. He's got her eating super extreme low fat, and that's why she's losing it so fast. Like I did in my video. I've got a video on keto, a full day of eating keto, and I teach the extreme low way and the way you can just lose at a moderate pace. So either way you're going to lose, but she wanted to lose it really fast. So he's got her eating extremely low fat, and he's got her on a plan. I mean, he's got each person, he sits down and talks to them and goes over their whole, everything about them, their age, their height, their weight, their current weight, everything, goes over everything with them, sits down, makes up a diet plan for them. They have to pay him for this, $100 for the initial fee. And then after that, it's $1 a day for that, him to continue to help them. But yeah, he's making money on this now doing it because, and these people are losing weight like crazy, especially the ones going lower fat like crazy. Because my brother himself lost all his weight. He lost over 100 pounds in 4 to 6 months. So yeah, 30 pounds in 7 days. And I'm not lying to you guys. He showed me the proof. Yeah, you can definitely do it if you lower the fat, man. Get that fat as low as possible. Stay away from cheese, butter, mayo. Don't eat the full egg. Do the egg whites. Like even stay away from dressings, all of that. If you need a little bit of fat, like for a salad or something, use a little bit of olive oil. That's a better fat for you, or coconut oil because it's better for you. But just stay away from all those heavy fats. You will get it off so fast, and then you can start eating all those fats. That's what's awesome. Once you get to maintenance mode, I'm going to show you a day of how I eat, just me alone. My brother does way more. My brother eats 3,000 calories, or yeah, 3,500 calories a day and doesn't gain a pound. I eat 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day and I don't gain any weight. So, and I'm almost a 43-year-old woman and I can eat that much. It's unbelievable. Yeah, 30 pounds in 7 days. The protein powder, Christy, is the Quest vanilla, he said. Get the vanilla. And they sell the Quest powder at Vitamin Shops or GNC. I don't think you can find it at Walmart. Yeah, you can't do more than 20 grams a day or you'll be knocked out of keto. So the servings of veggies is what the serving says, like I'm saying. So spinach, for instance, is 3 cups is 1 serving. So 1 serving, and it's only 1 carb. Spinach is really low. It's only 1 carb for 3 cups of spinach. Broccoli for, I think it's 2 cups. I want to say 2 cups. For 2 cups of broccoli, it's only 2 carbs. So see what I'm saying? Now, let's say you ate spinach and the broccoli. Right there, you're already at 3 of your servings for the day, and you're only at 3 carbs. You just got to find the lower ones. That's what you got to do. Watch my video again, Keto Ruby, and see the veggies I was eating. I'm going to read the letter and have it up sometime next week. Probably on, because my husband loads his sweet treat on Tuesday. So I think on Thursday, I'll open it up Thursday. If I don't have it up Thursday, it'll be Saturday. Yeah, I know. You guys are going to love it. And like I said, he did it in layman's terms so you guys can completely understand. He didn't do it for you guys. He just wrote this letter, shared it with me yesterday, and I said, please, can I share this on my page? And he said, yeah, because I said I want to help other people because I understand it, and now I completely understand keto now. And I'm even more stoked and so excited that I've been doing it and what it has done for my body and what it is doing. I mean, I knew it was good for me, but man, the way he explains it, what it does to your body, amazing. Okay, the Quest chips have never stalled me. Powerade Zero has never stalled me. The protein powder has never stalled me either, but my brother said the best one is the Quest protein powder. That's the one you want. I've been buying one that was from Walmart. It had like 3 carbs in it, but it never stalled me. Yes, the people that I've helped, Flappy Bob, yes, that's how I ate during mine. I ate a little bit heavier fat. Like if you watch my video that I did on the full day of food, the second version is the way I ate. Okay, so you can still see it was lower fat, but I ate that because I didn't know about how low you could have gone and got my weight off even quicker. I would have done even quicker, but I didn't know back then. My brother didn't know all of this stuff then. So I ate the second way. If you look at the second way, like I showed 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch, 2 dinners, I ate the second one of each one. And that's how I did it. And I never stalled, never through my whole journey. When I got to a point where it just felt like I was losing a little bit slower, I dropped 100 calories immediately, and that's so easy. That's a pat of butter. That is just an ounce of cheese. That's how easy it is to drop 100 calories. So I never stalled. I just kept losing, losing, losing. Yes, you count the carbs in the eggs and the cheese. It's a half a carb for a serving of cheese, a half a carb for 1 egg. So a serving of cheese, I think, is 1 ounce. So for 1 ounce, it's a half a carb, and 1 egg is a half a carb. So let's say you had 2 eggs, that would be 1 carb. Say you had 2 ounces of cheese, that'd be 1 carb. That's good, Leslie, that you count everything. That's what you have to do. I was on MyFitnessPal for 365 days. I tracked every single day. And then after that, for some reason, my thing started over. I kept tracking, but it started over. I tracked every bite that went into my mouth, no matter what it was. Even if I drank a little bit of pickle juice to give me some electrolyte, I counted that. I counted everything that went in my mouth. And that's why here I sit 15 months, you know, after 15 months losing 150 pounds and now in maintenance mode for almost 7 months, and I'm keeping my weight off and never gaining weight. Because even now, I still watch everything I put in my mouth, but I can eat way more. I had to learn what I could eat, you know, a calorie deficit for me where I wouldn't gain. And I kept going till I got to a point where I still didn't gain, still didn't gain, still didn't gain. And then I got to a point where it's like, okay, I'm kind of going up a little bit. So I know I need to stay between 1,800 and 2,000 calories a day. And that's pretty good for almost a 43-year-old. Thank you, Christy. Yes, artificial sweeteners affect you. You only should have stevia. Stevia is the one that they talk about. And then there's, because it's the erythritol, I think I'm saying it right. There's only like 2 sugars that are okay on keto to have. And I did mention it in one of my videos. So you have to make sure, yeah, sweeteners will knock you right out. They will. And okay, you know what though? I shouldn't say that they would knock, because not everybody they do, because I drink the Powerade Zero and that's aspartame and it's never knocked me out of keto. Some people it does though. Some people do it and it knocks them out. So you just have to try things that are sweetened, like Diet Pop never knocks me out of keto. The Powerade Zero never knocks me out. So like my brother said, is each and every body is going to be different. So just try it and see if it knocks you out. You know, if you'll be able to tell once you do it, wait a few hours and then go on one of those strips and see if it knocked you out. If it didn't, then you're fine to do it. But basically we need to do the stevia unless you're doing like a Powerade Zero or Diet Pop, things like that. Yeah, you have to track. You have to. If you want to lose weight, you have to track, because it is so easy to go out of keto. So easy to go over that 20 carbs. So easy to go over calories. It's insane. I'm so happy, Christy, that you lost that much weight. That's awesome. Yeah, see, now Christy said they don't affect her. They didn't affect me. They didn't affect my brother. They don't affect my good friend Monica. But very few people will tell you that they affect them. So just, you have to see if it affects you. You have to try things out, you know. 20 pounds, 20 and a half pounds since May. That's absolutely wonderful, Pam. Oh my God, I am so excited you guys are losing weight like this. I love it. Absolutely love it. You guys are awesome. You're going to get to your goal before you know it. You're actually going to get to an actual goal. We're going to change that number, everybody. We're going to change that 99% people will fail. We're going to change it. We're going to make it higher. we're not going to have that 1% anymore. It's going to be higher. And my brother explains that in his letter that he wrote about that 99% will fail. And he says in there why people fail. It's so informational. It's going to blow you guys away. It blew me away. Oh, you'd already be at your goal. See, Keto Ruby, you don't have as much to lose too. You're towards the end now here, so it's going to take you a little longer to lose it. But if you were willing to lower those fats more and do that MCT oil, you're going to stay fuller longer, and you'd lose even faster because you could lower that fat down to 50 then. It will come off, Pam. Just keep doing what I'm saying, and watch those hidden carbs. They're so important. Hidden carbs, you wouldn't believe how easy it is to slip out of keto. And if you slip out of keto, you're going to keep stalling. That's what's going to happen. You're going to keep going in and out of keto, and you don't want that to happen. So yeah, I kept my keto simple too. I did through the whole journey, just meat and cheeses, meat and cheeses, meat and cheeses, eggs for breakfast with turkey bacon, eggs for breakfast with turkey bacon, just every day, basically the same thing every day. Once in a while I had that keto pancake, but I just kept my meal so simple and so boring. Now I'm showing you guys really cool stuff, but I kept it so simple and so boring because I didn't care. All that mattered to me is I wanted my weight off and I wanted to be healthy and live a long time. And things have improved so much for me, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, that's awesome that they're almost at their goal. Yeah, try going from 80 to 60, but listen, Keto Ruby, get that MCT oil. Take that in the morning. You are not going to be hungry. You won't be hungry all day. You'll eat one meal in the evening. That's definitely going to bring your calories down. You're definitely going to be keeping that fat really low. You will, because you won't be hungry. My brother said you just are not hungry. The almond flour, yeah, you can have almond flour and make biscuits with it. Yeah, it's anything that's going to be a little higher fat. If it's a little higher fat, I would just, don't do that often if you're trying to lose faster. I wouldn't do it often. I've never made the keto biscuits. I've never made those. I've never made anything with almond flour myself. I just kept my meals simple, but I do want to start doing some things with almond flour. Yeah, Christy, try the MCT oil. My brother talks about it. He does it all the time. He's got all of his kids doing it. Every one of his kids are taking that oil now. They've been doing it for months, and they feel phenomenal. And they're just like powerhouses. And so I want to try it too. I already have a lot of energy. You see, I do, but I want even more. Like, I would like to go longer. And, because I'm eating more now, more calories, I get hungry more often. But my brother said if you do the MCT oil, it keeps you fuller longer, because me and him both are eating a lot more calories now. When you eat a lot more calories, thus you're going to get hungrier more often. The lower you go with the calories, the more deeper you're into ketosis, the more you're not hungry. And especially doing the MCT oil, that's going to get you into deep ketosis. My brother said, prove it. He said, do the MCT oil, wait a half hour and pee on one of those sticks. And he said, you will be in the deepest purple ever. That's the deepest keto you can be in. That's one that's really burning that fat off of you. I never heard that about the MCT oil. My brother said he never had a problem in the bathroom. I don't know. I've never heard that. Yeah, Leslie, I did too. I kept it very simple. Yep, that's what it is, Floppy Bob. That's why they fail, because one, you gotta want it. Two, you gotta be determined. You gotta have heart, and also you gotta have the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, that's why people fail. They don't have the knowledge. They go into this diet going, okay, well, I lost 40 pounds or whatever. Do this, Bob, and then they don't know the knowledge. They don't understand that it's something you have to keep doing. But the knowledge, like I'm telling you, I can eat way more now and keep my weight off than what I was eating to try to lose the weight. They all get to a point where it's just like, oh, this is boring. I have to go so low, and I'm, because they're eating carbs. That's why they have to keep going lower and lower and lower, and they could never ever continue to do that. That's why people fail. They need the knowledge. That is the key word to weight loss and a goal in life. is to have the knowledge. You need knowledge. And that's why I'm going to read this letter to you. And that's why I come in here and I help you guys with this. The knowledge is what's going to succeed, and how you guys are going to succeed and not fail is from the knowledge. Yep, keep the fats low and eat 2 meals a day. Because you need to do that intermittent fasting. It's important. And keeping your veggies, you need your veggies. Yep. Pam, keep it 50 grams a day or lower. Yes, it's okay to go lower. Yep, definitely, because you're not going to be this way forever. As soon as you get your weight off, you're going to up those fats. You're going to up them a lot. Yeah, if you're not getting hungry, you can go lower. The reason you're not getting hungry is because you're going into that deepest ketosis ever. That's what's happening when you're eating less fat like that and less meals a day. You're going into a deeper ketosis, so your body is burning its own fat. It's doing its own stuff, and it's keeping you full. That's why. That's why I'm trying to explain to Keto Ruby that, Ruby, if you would do this correctly, like we're saying to you, you're not going to be hungry, honey. You are going to say, oh my gosh, yeah, I can't even consume 50 grams of fat a day. I can't, I'm never hungry. That's what we're trying to explain to you. Just listen to what we're saying, because you're not going to be hungry and you're going to get that weight off even faster. You eat 2 meals a day, Leslie? Yeah, you're going to order that MCT oil? Yeah, definitely do it. Oh, Walmart has it. Good. Yeah, my brother, he gets it. I don't know if he gets it from Walmart or the vitamins shop. I think he gets it from both. There you go, Leslie. See, Pam eats once a day. And I bet you're hardly ever hungry, right? Because you're doing keto correctly. Yeah, and the only reason you're hungry, honey, is because you're not doing keto correctly. If you listen to what we're saying and you do these tips that we're telling you, you're not going to be hungry. Girl, I eat 2 meals a day. After my meal at night, after 6 o'clock, when I was dieting, I was never hungry. I went 15 hours without eating. I would forget to eat. I had to set alarms because I had to take heart meds. So I had to, to eat to get my heart meds in me, to take my heart meds. I forgot to eat. There was many times I forgot to eat dinner. I wasn't hungry. And the more you go where you're just doing, 1 to 2 meals a day, you're going to forget to even eat. That's where you need to hit. You haven't hit that spot yet. You will. Don't worry. You're going to lose it. It isn't keto a miracle. It is. But you know what? It's a miracle because it's of God. This has been around. This is not a fad diet. And that's another thing I'm going to read that my brother wrote in there. This is not a fad diet. This has been around before, when the earth was made, way back then. That's how God intended us to eat, was the fresh meats, the cheeses, the butter, everything real without skimming any of the fat off of it. Low-fat diets are horrible for you. And I'm going to be reading and showing you guys what protein does to our body, what carb does, and what fat does. And you guys are going to be blown away by this letter. You'll be blown away. Christy, she was stressed. She was upset. Because the ketones were in your, because in your urine. Yeah, because you're in keto. So yes, you're definitely in keto. Awesome. See what Christy is saying? She can eat 1 meal a day and she's never hungry. So the less food you eat, the more you're not going to be hungry. That's what you need to do, Keto Ruby, is get to the point where you're eating so low of everything that you're not hungry. You won't be hungry. The lower you go, your body's going to do what it needs to do, and it's going to feed itself, and you won't be hungry. Yes, I just hope that all of these tips are helping you guys, because I want to see all of you guys get to where I am. It's amazing. 7 months in, 2.5 years in keto. I feel great. My blood work's all good. I bumped into a doctor I hadn't seen for 2 years. 2 years ago, I was overweight. She didn't even recognize me. She said, I would have walked right by you. She said she couldn't believe it. And when I told her what I've been doing, she had been a doctor for 40 years. She goes, keto. She goes, I've got tons of family members doing it. It is the healthiest diet to do. There's my 7th doctor that told me keto is the healthiest way to eat. And keto is getting bigger all over the world. Everywhere you go now, I mean, they're actually writing keto on the packages now. Keto this, keto that. There's restaurants, my brother said, you can go to now and actually get bagels. They're keto bagels, and they'll make you a sandwich with it. And I don't remember what the store was. I'll have to tell you guys what the bread shop was. But he said they make keto bagels now. I mean, you watch, there's going to be bread all over the place. Everything is going to be able to be made keto style. You watch. And like I said, it's not a fad. It's something that's been around for so long, but never known to be used as a diet. They were using it to cure cancers. They were putting people into ketosis by not having them eat at all. And listen to this, Keto Ruby, without eating at all, put their body into a state of ketosis. They weren't hungry, and they starved them is what they did. But they weren't starving. They weren't hungry because they weren't eating anything, and it killed the cancer cells. Gone. And that's what keto does for you, puts you in a state of ketosis. So if any of you guys had any cancer cells in your body, they're in dormant right now. They're gone. And as long as you do keto, you'll never have cancer. As long as you do keto, it's going to cure things for you. It's going to do everything for you. It's the same thing that they did way back. They would starve somebody, not let them eat, which would put their body in a state of ketosis, and it would kill the cancer cells. Think about that. Another thing about it is, when we get sick, we get the flu, we don't eat for 2 or 3 days, we go into keto. Right there tells you God is the one that invented keto. That's what keto is. Ketosis is just a big word for fat burning mode, and it's feeding our body the nutrition that it needs during the time that we are not eating. So when you go lower and you eat 1 to 2 meals a day and you lower everything down, your body's getting the nutrition it needs because it's feeding off itself then. Our body will give us better nutrition than anything will. So just remember that. Yeah, doctors, well, it used to be doctors were saying they didn't, they'll tell you not to do it and stuff like that because, like my brother told me yesterday, doctors are going to be out of business because too many people are getting healthy now, way too healthy that they don't even need to see doctors anymore. And the drug industry, people are getting off all their meds because they don't need meds anymore. You watch in our lifetime right now. Watch what we're going to see. Watch what our children are going to see in their lifetime. It's amazing. Lean meats, turkey, chicken, eggs. Yep. Yeah, I'm glad you love it, Leslie. I love having you in here. I love this group too. Yeah, see what she's saying? On the higher fat, they weren't losing. Now they're doing lower and they're losing because they're using their body fat to do it. I know I've already thought about that, Keto Ruby, of doing that with Dr. Berg. I would love that. But like my brother said, he also talks about his story too. He said he doesn't want to give him the credit for this because my brother's the one that did all the studying and found all the true facts on everything. I mean, my brother spent months and months doing this. So it's like he doesn't really want to give the credit to somebody else, because he feels like maybe Dr. Berg would take the credit himself. But we love Dr. Berg. We do. But he wants to take the credit for himself. But yeah, I would love to get on a talk show and tell people that I did keto and how I did it and how I ate. I would love to do that. I would love to get on the cover of a magazine or something. I would love that and tell my story. That I would love. And I do love Dr. Berg. Yep, it heals your body. Yeah, they're getting off medicines too. I mean, think about it. What did our society do to us? What did they do from our parents growing up to us growing up? Yeah, my brother's very smart, Keto. Keto Ruby, what did they do? I mean, how many times do we go to the doctor and the first thing they do is they want to give us medicine because they have to help feed the food. I mean, the drug industry too. That's what they have to do. They work team. That's what they do. So instead of telling you truly what to do to cure these things, they're going to pump you with drugs. That's what they're going to do. Not that the drugs are bad. I'm not saying they're bad for you or they're killing you or anything. I'm not saying that, but that's how they're making their money because then these people stay sick. You know what I mean? They're not getting healthy. It's the foods. Think about it. I'm in Genesis right now. I started the Bible over. I started reading the Bible. I got a few more minutes left here, you guys. I started reading the Bible over again. I'm in Genesis right now, listening to how these people lived. They lived 800 and 900 years. And then it went down to 60 to like 120 years that they lived, okay? But they were living these great lives because they were eating the way God intended us to eat. Because they didn't have all the shit we have now, sorry. But they didn't have all the stuff we had now. If they even had bread, it was done with a flaxseed, okay? And all their meats were all come whole. They didn't skim any of the fat off of anything. Everybody ate it all in the whole, ate it in its natural state, okay? And that's why they lived so long and why they were so healthy, because that's how God intended it. That's how God intended it. We have been lied to our whole life. Yep. Yep, exactly. They are. All the fake foods are the devil. That's what they are. Exactly. How many, I mean, in our lifetime right now, an average lifespan for somebody is like 60 to 80 years old. Come on. 60 to 80? Because everything they brought into our world, this is so terrible that they brought into our world. But we're going to change it, right, everybody? We're going to change it. What do they say? One step. How does it say? A journey to 1,000 miles starts with one step. So even just me and my brother doing this, which of course there's billions of people doing keto, but it started with one person. And you watch, we're going to change everything. We're going to do it. And it's changing everything. Even Walmart and these companies are all getting things that say keto now. Real quick, I think it's called the Weldon Farms. I hope I'm saying it right. It's a Walmart brand. You buy it at Walmart. Weldon Farms, I believe it is. I hope I'm saying it right to you guys. My brother said all those things are 0 calories. They make everything. Caramels, peanut butter, jelly, syrups, sauces, dressings, all of it that are calorie free. He's tried some he didn't like, some he really liked. He said he's figuring things out right now to see if it's going to knock him out of keto. None of the stuff so far has knocked him out of keto, but try it, you guys. It's called Weldon Farms. She loves the caramel. See, it's calorie free. That's going to be one that you guys can have on everything too. So there you can have that for your dressings, for your salads, because it's calorie free. So, but I've only got 2 minutes left, you guys. So is there anything else anybody wants to talk about before I go? Or had any more questions? Yep, they sell it at Walmart. And they have everything. All you have to do when you get off of here, Google on your phone, Weldon Farms. Wait till you see the list of stuff they have. And it's all things like that, like dressings and syrups and peanut butters and jellies and sweet treats. Like I found on there they had a chocolate dip that I could have used for my strawberries that day. I could have dipped the strawberries in that because it's calorie free. Calorie free, also carb free. Yep. Hi, Mom. My mom just came in right as I'm getting ready to leave. Yeah, Robbie was telling me about the Weldon Farm. So try that out, you guys, because all the stuff on there is, he said, calorie free. And he said some taste really good, some things he doesn't really care for. But he said, and also it's kind of testing us. He wants me to try it too since I'm in maintenance mode to see if it knocks me out of keto. And it hasn't knocked him or his kids out of keto yet. I will, Leslie. I will keep doing it. Yeah, my mom, Cher Guerrero, that's my mom. I love you too, Mom. No, that's okay. I know you were busy. There's my mommy right there. She doesn't have a picture up there, though. All you have to know is I look like her. So she's absolutely gorgeous, and I ended up looking like my mom, so I'm happy about that. Everybody's saying hi to you, Mom. Keto Ruby, I love you too. I love all of you guys. Yes, Pam, that's a good idea. I will have my brother over as a guest one day. Definitely. It's just that he works so much. His days off usually are on Wednesday. He was off yesterday and he came to visit. So maybe I'll switch one day and do keto live. I'll just let you guys know like a week before that he'll be here on a Wednesday and I'll do keto on a Wednesday for you guys. Just so he can be here because I'd love to have him here with you guys. Yes, my mom definitely looks younger than me. Aw, Christy, thank you. Mom, they said, hi, Mama, we love your girl, they said. Oh, okay, you can see him, Mom? Okay, a closing tip. Stay strong, stay motivated, be determined, keep that heart, learn all the knowledge that you can possibly learn about keto, and never give up. I love you guys very much. God bless, take care, and I'll see all of you in my next video. I will be back 1 p.m. Bye, Mom. Love you.